we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right.
And she glanced at her watch.
With you and I, the future is bright.
Bree grabbed her coat and ran.
You guys having fun?
In about 10 miles, keep left onto I-40 West.
You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
The waves were always treacherous here.
Nice and rainy, exactly what I did not want today. Welcome back, everybody. We are headed to Sacramento, California. Right now we are in Flagstaff, Arizona. We thought about going to see the Grand Canyon. However, I don't think that's going to work because of this rain. We're not going to go all the way up there in the freezing rain and spend all day hiking in miserable weather. So instead, I am pulling the car around to the front of the motel now so I can pick everybody up. And I think we're just going to go ahead and hit the road and get on up to Sacramento. Well, it's actually Elk Grove, but it's right next to Sacramento. I'm not sure what all we're going to be doing on this trip, so just stay tuned and you guys will ride along with us and see what we can get into. Well, my wife went shopping with some friends. We're here. It is absolutely beautiful here compared to back in Kansas. The leaves are just now starting to fall. It's crazy. It's Christmas time. The leaves are just falling. But I took the kids. We're going to check out a park.
Don't open it, guys. Don't even try getting over it.
Yeah, it's locked pretty good, but don't climb over it. Sure is nice out here.
This is hard. How are you doing it, Bennett? Ah!
What are you doing?
We're trying not to step on the leaves.
Oh, well, that's going to be a challenge.
Ah! I stepped on it. Oh, we're in clean land. Everyone, look.
So I don't know if I explained very well what we're doing here. We just decided we were going to take a Christmas vacation, come to visit some friends that live here in California. They live in Elk Grove, right by Sacramento. It's like a 25-hour drive, so we split it in half. We stayed in Flagstaff, and then last night we went ahead and drove the rest of the way. We really wanted to go see the Grand Canyon like I was saying, but I think we're going to do that on the way back. So I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do there, but right now, like I say, they're out doing some shopping and stuff. Yeah, he got... I know you're back there.
It's not locked up.
Okay, wait for Kelly. So we're just out here enjoying this absolutely beautiful weather. This is way nicer than it is in Kansas. It's about 55 degrees here right now, but it's just really nice out here. Letting the kids burn some energy off. They've been stuck in that car. They did really good though. There was a couple times they kind of got burned out on being in the car, but they did really good.
What is that one doing?
Don't get close to the water, son. I don't want you to get all muddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, ducks. Some blue water. I know. Never mind. There's a gate on the bridge. There must be a reason why they don't want people out there on the island. That's a bummer. That's the whole reason we came to this park, was to go see the islands. Oh well, it's still a nice park. Don't go in the water. I know you guys. You want to play in that water. It's okay. There are 35 million leaves out here.
Oh, there's one. That's a very big one. Oh, there's a big
I believe. Whoops. I believe these are sycamore leaves. Pretty sure anyway. Wonder if mushrooms grow in this part of California. I bet they do. Not this time of year, but I bet they do. We finished that park over there and they still had a bunch of energy, so figured I'd let them come over here to this park, burn some energy off. I gotta say, this is a really nice neighborhood here. It just kind of boggles my mind. In Kansas, this would be a nice neighborhood still, but here these are $500,000 to $1 million, $500,000 to $1 million houses. In Kansas, $500,000 will buy you a huge, I'm talking huge house with 40 acres of land or more. But things are a little bit different out here, especially this close to the capital in California.
Okay.
But you can hold it next time.
Yeah, you can hold it next time. Hey, put it. Okay, come on, you can do it. Okay. Look in the mirror. Put it. You're putting it the wrong way. You gotta put it in the thing. How about we hold this? Here, I'll hold it until we get up here. Come on, Bennett. But we're going down. Yee! Ah! Good timing to stop. Let's do that. I don't think they come us out. It's too dirty. Now it's too dirty to shock us. I'm walking down. I'm walking down too. Ah! I don't have to slide down, actually.
That's not how you're supposed to do slides.
Actually, it's called a ladder going down. But there's no steps.
What's gonna happen is Bennett's gonna slip and then he's gonna wipe you out.
Hey, oh, I'm ready. Actual chair. Actual chair.
You're too scared. You can do it.
She's too scared to climb
Come on.
up there.
You wanna do the other side? Okay.
Look at me, Look at me. That's what I found out about the big slide. It doesn't shock you. Oh, it's even better when you're higher. Me too. More time.
Are you a monkey?
Yeah, we're gonna be monkeys.
Andy, look at this front yard here.
They got all sorts of stuff.
Yep,
now.
Dr. Seuss. Isn't that cool?
Put some effort into that one. It's a nice one there.
That's a nice house. Wonder how much they want for that house.
It's got a courtyard in the back by the garage. Yep, these are all $4 and $5 million houses.
This is Reagan's house. That's used to be President Reagan's house.
When he was governor,
Yep.
he chose not to live in the governor's mansion. He wanted his own private residence.
Yep, that's it right there.
This was his house.
And they use GPS to plant everything too. See the bottom of the bases of the trees?
Yeah.
See how they're different structure, those are actually walnuts. English walnuts are up top, then the base of them are black walnuts because the black walnut root system is very strong and very durable. So they graft the two together and make a sweeter walnut.
Oh, okay.
And that's what you see in stores and stuff like that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Fish in there.
There's Alcatraz.
There's actually fish.
Yeah, there's San Francisco.
There's the boat, I think.
Yeah, it's warm and I need sunglasses. This is for me. That's okay. Golden is on this side.
Yeah, golden is fine.
It is breakfast time or lunchtime or something time, but we're gonna eat ice cream for whatever time it is. Ooh, look at this stuff. Is that good, Bennett?
This is probably the best vanilla ice cream I've tasted.
You like it?
At Christmas time, everything's just whatever it is.
And there it is, the Golden Gate Bridge. That was quite the hike, but we made it.
It's super old and very hard to open it. It's impossible to... It might be sealed, but...
Come on, guys. Woo! My wife hiked in those shoes. Yeah, we should have brought a lock. That's locks all over the fence. Callie, come on. Callahan. You won't remember a bit of this. I'm not too big on all the traffic and people, but this is definitely something I'm glad I got to see it at least once in my life. Never got to see it before this.
Is that cool?
Well, I guess we're headed back to the car. I don't know what this area was right here. If you've ever been here before and you know what all this stuff is right by the bridge, let me know. Looks like there's some big round circles with bolts sticking up. I can't quite tell what it was. Let's go exploring. Saw a sign for a beach, so we went ahead and took that route. This is where we wound up. Man, look at that surf. Whew. Some rough water. Look at those waves way out there. There must be rocks or something under the water. Big old waves. Yeah, see, you can see right where the water's coming up, so don't touch the water. You guys don't even need to get wet. This isn't a swimming beach here. This is look at the water beach. That guy is absolutely crazy. That water is freezing cold. These are some violent waves. He's going swimming. He's probably from here. He probably knows what he's doing. Look at that wave. Man. I haven't been to the West Coast in probably 15 years. Well, I take that back. West Coast of Costa Rica, I've been there, but not the West Coast of the United States. Whew. He's freezing. Evidently, this was an old army station of some sort. These all look like old army barracks up here.
Look at it. And it's curvy, curvy. And there's houses on it too. This is easy. No, my dad drove us down this years and years ago. I first started.
Had to crawl out the sunroof. Get some cool shots though. This road is wild. All these multi-million-dollar houses and apartments along here. Yep. Everybody drying their clothes outside their windows. Shops in the bottom and they live upstairs. Oh, there's that cool building. See that big spike up there? That's pretty cool. Little Italy. Oh, there's that church.
Left of the bay and that one's it.
We made it to Pier 39. Crazy parking situation.
Here in March.
I'm gonna go look at this store.
I want some of that bread.
Give me your phone. Kelly, I'll get your whole thing.
I'm seeing your beautiful view. Good morning. Good morning.
And good morning. We are headed to somewhere, I don't know where, to see a cathedral or something like that, maybe a museum. We'll see what all we get done today. California Capitol Building.
California! 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 Everyone, back to the start.
Well, we wanted to go check it out inside. First time we went inside, they had masks going on. We didn't want to be disrespectful, so we left. Came back a little bit later. Now it's closed. It is flat pouring out there. Looks like the rain has stopped. I guess I couldn't quite understand what the lady was saying, why they close this on Wednesdays, but it's not open to the public other than Mass. So I guess we should have just stayed for Mass. I'm not Catholic, but I really would have liked to see the inside of that. But oh well, maybe some other day. All sorts of fascinating architecture built back in the 1800s in this area. Look at that dome. Okay. Okay, Addie, on your animal, would you eat me for dinner? Would you eat that animal for dinner? No, well, okay, you would. You wouldn't. Of course you wouldn't.
Yeah, but you could eat it.
Okay, so that would go under no.
Does it have fur?
Does it have fur?
No.
Nope.
It's it.
It's a furry animal.
A furry animal. A deer?
Yep.
Good job.
Is this a catfish? Is that a catfish?
Yeah, it's catfish. Old Sacramento. That's a cool old train there.
Climb up it. Inside of there. Oh, that's cool.
See what it looks like.
Let's go through the other one and see if we can get inside.
That's a crane right there.
You want to come look at this one? I'm not going to tell you again. Okay, got it.
I wonder if it's any good fishing. I bet it is.
No, you're fine. We're good. We're downtown at the London Bridge. Yeah. I think so. Are you guys having a good time?
That's a lot of socks. Did you guys have fun? You did?
Uh-huh.
Show your keychain. Okay, show your keychain. Where's your keychain at? You're sitting on it. place is wild.
Be about the size of the truck.
Oh, that's pretty. Did it come like this one?
There's the Hoover Dam. We didn't originally plan on going to Vegas, but we wanted to come see the Hoover Dam since we were kind of in the area. It wasn't that far out of the way. And when we were coming in on the interstate, we could actually see the strip from the interstate. So we thought, you know what, let's go on into town. So there was a boatload of copyrighted music there, so I couldn't really record a whole lot, but still an interesting place to see at least once in your life. Now we're here at the Hoover Dam. This afternoon, I believe we're going to go to the Grand Canyon. Water is way down there. You see that bridge over there? Going back in time. Right now it's about 10:30. We're going to walk about 100 feet that way and it's going to be 9:30. There we go. We just went back in time. We are now once again in Nevada time. Doesn't look that bad from right here. And you go and look and just whoop, right over the edge, right down to the water. It's crazy to think that the water used to be that deep right there, all the way up to where it was above those grates. It was up in this area right here. Now it's way down there. Lots of good hiking stuff around here, but don't have time for all that right now.
Hey, this is a girl pond. Wait, you have that? Wait, you got that game?
We made it. Kelly isn't sure what to think of this carrier like this. He's never ridden on this one before. About to see the Grand Canyon for the first time. Here we are. Wow. Look at that. All the way down there is the bottom of the canyon.
Here, guys.
Bennett sure makes me nervous around this place. He doesn't always pay the greatest attention. He likes to climb on stuff. This is not the best place for that. Look at that view. Absolutely beautiful. I came here once when I was 4, but like I was saying, but I don't remember a bit of this. And like I was saying, poor Bennett slipped and fell on the rocks, bumped his head. So now he's gonna have a nice bruise on his forehead.
How did they not fall off?
I love you there. Is it for beautiful weather? Right? My baby.
Mama, I can't jump as high as Daddy.
Yeah, it's okay.
You don't need to. You don't need matching bruises. That's enough. Let's go.
Come this way.
We got a long drive yet. We got to drive all the way to Albuquerque yet.
And that's when we're... Mom, is my nose red?
It's chilly up here. And with that, I guess we are done here We switched him around to this way. He was getting kind of cold, didn't like being on the back, so he went back to this towel. Kind of hurts my back a little bit, but that's okay. We got to drive all the way to Albuquerque yet tonight. It's about a 6-hour drive. We'll probably get there around 11:30 or midnight or so, but that'll make the drive for tomorrow going on home quite a bit faster, because it's from here, it's like a 15 or 16-hour drive home, but from Albuquerque, it's quite a bit less than that. So we're just going to go ahead and drive there, stay the night, hit the road tomorrow, and probably just deadhead all the way back. This place is so beautiful. I could spend a week here exploring this place, all the different hiking trails, and there's a train you can ride, all sorts of stuff. But this trip was mainly about making it to California, so we went there, just stopped by here on the way back home. That was unexpected. Elk right next to the road. Can't really see that one over there. There he is. She is. We're about to hit the road back home today in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and went to a little cafe and they have this on the wall. That's really cool. I need to do that. And welcome back. We are back in Kansas. We got home late last night, drove in from Albuquerque. Today that I am filming this is New Year's Day, so I'm not working today. However, I did sell some stuff on eBay while I was gone. Some of the stuff I sold like 10 days ago, so they're probably getting pretty antsy for me to get it shipped. So I'm out here at my place now. I'm gonna get those. Also, while I am out here, I know Sean came out here one day while I was gone and processed some stuff for me, and it looks like somebody dropped off a couple cool vehicles for me. I have no clue where these came from or what the deal is on them, but a little AM General and a Jeep. These are pretty cool little things, especially this one here. I really like this one. I'm not entirely sure what this even is. I don't think I've ever had one of these before. Anyway, I'm out here now. I want to get that stuff, see what all Sean got done. One of the main things I needed him to get done while I was out of town was to go ahead and get the axles pulled out of that Hummer, which he got that done. You guys will see that Hummer in a future video probably on the main channel. I guess while we were in California, they got quite a bit of rain here, as you can see with these rivers that have been running down this road, which is good because we desperately need the moisture. It's been so dry for so long here. Oh yeah, he got quite a bit done. I needed that bed taken off of a frame. He got that done. And then I had another cab and bed that needed taken off this other truck, and he got all that done. Whew, I'll tell you what, I am missing that California weather. Whew. It is cold out here. It's about 28 degrees, and I know it's really not that cold, but when you're used to, you know, 60 degrees and sunny, this is chilly. And then that time zone change, I had just gotten used to the California time zone, and then I get back here, and I struggled waking up this morning. Of course, I also struggled going to sleep. It was midnight, and I wasn't tired at all, because in California, that's only 10 o'clock. And I was used to staying up till midnight, 1 o'clock in California, so I was up till probably 2 o'clock last night, so that was part of the reason why I struggled waking up. But I'd have to say my favorite part of the trip, I'd have to say probably San Francisco. I never thought I'd ever get to see Chinatown, so getting to drive through there and see that was pretty cool. And then getting to see the Golden Gate Bridge and going out on the Pier 39 I think it was, and all that stuff, that was just a really cool place to visit and see. I'd like to go back again someday and actually spend some time there and actually go exploring in Chinatown. Look at this, I was walking along talking to you guys. There's an old door handle. There's so much old stuff out here in the ground. Crazy. But anyway, there was a lot of neat stuff there. And then we went to that Rodeo Beach. When we were at the Golden Gate Bridge, when we left there was a sign that said Rodeo Beach, and we're like, well, this is probably our only chance to go to a beach. And so we went there. That was really cool. There's a whole bunch of neat stuff in that area alone around that beach that would be really cool. I think a Fort Cronkite was there. So it'd be really cool to explore that area for a day. Really, each of those areas you could explore for a whole day there, you know. The Golden Gate Bridge and the Rodeo Beach, that area, there's a whole day there at least. And then Chinatown, you could spend a day in Chinatown. But Sacramento was pretty cool too. Let's see here. I know I sold one of these intakes. I sold those mirrors. And I sold those, where are they at? Here they are. I sold these brass horse tack pieces. Those there sold like instantly as soon as I was on the road. I don't think I was even out of Kansas yet when those sold. There we go, got that stuff thrown in the car. But this was just a really fun trip. We saw so much stuff, and like I was saying earlier in the video, we didn't plan on going to Vegas. And in fact, what we were going to do when we left California is we were going to drive back to Flagstaff, or we were going to drive to the Grand Canyon, stay the night in Flagstaff, and then go to the Petrified Forest, I think is what it's called, and then drive on back from there. However, we got to thinking, you know, we'd kind of like to see the Hoover Dam. And so we couldn't do everything, so we decided to go to the Hoover Dam and the Grand Canyon. So we stayed the night in Henderson, Nevada, which is right by Vegas, and as we were driving down the highway we saw it, so we thought, yeah, let's go. And it wasn't as bad as what I expected. I was really expecting it to be a whole lot worse than what it was. And I felt the same way about San Francisco. Like, everything you hear about it, all this and that, but it really wasn't that bad. I mean, there was some issues there, but it wasn't nearly as bad as what everybody says. And maybe they've cleaned it up. I know the dude from China just visited California, so maybe they cleaned stuff up a little bit. I really don't know. And then fuel, if you got fuel at Sam's, was only about $1 a gallon more expensive than it is here. So fuel wasn't that expensive. Now, if you got it just at a gas station, random gas station right off the highway, yeah, it was $5.50 a gallon. But at Sam's, it was $3.67, and here in town, it's $2.67. But anyway, I was pleasantly surprised with just about everything that we did. The only thing that I really didn't like was driving through New Mexico and Arizona, because I-40 is terrible, gigantic potholes, and you'll have semis going along at 60 miles an hour, and you'll be doing 80, 85 miles an hour, and they'll just cut over right in front of you because they want to dodge the potholes or whatever, and so you'll have to slam on your brakes, and it was kind of nerve-wracking driving through there. That was another thing about California, is the traffic wasn't as bad as I expected. I thought it was just going to be absolutely terrible, but it really wasn't that bad. I would rather drive through California than I would through like Arizona and New Mexico. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this trip, tagging along with me and my family. I've got a lot of big ideas for this channel coming up this year. There's going to be a lot of things changing with both channels, and a lot of things changing out here at the junkyard, a lot of things changing in general. So stay tuned, all sorts of cool stuff coming up. I will let you all go. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day, and remember to get out there, find an adventure. We'll see y'all next time.